Okay, so this short video will just run through how to use the spreadsheet. Now, when you first open the spreadsheet, you may get a yellow box at the top here that says security macros have been disabled, and then a button that says enable content. Now, if you get that, just click on the enable content button, and that'll mean that you can use all the functions of the spreadsheet. Now, if that doesn't come up, then obviously you'll just start from this screen. Okay, so to add your income and expense details, first of all, just click on the blue box. And then this will take you to the sheet where you can add all of those details in. Now, first of all, we need to put in the relevant month. So we'll scroll down to October. And then the year. Now, it's important that both these two are entered first of all. Otherwise, the rest of the spreadsheet won't calculate properly. Now, the spreadsheet is then split into two main sections. You've got an area here for the income and then an area here for the expenses. Now, we'll do the income to start with. First of all, just add in the date of the month. So let's say it's the 5th of October. And it'll just be just the date, so obviously any number between 1 and 31. And then you can enter the relevant event that the products may be concerned with. So let's say it was at a pamper party. Okay, and then just list in the product that you'd sold. So it's a clean line and the quantity. Now, if you sell more than one product at a party, each one would need to be entered individually. And then you can just add in all of the products that you'd sold within the month of October. Now, there is a section here where you can enter in your bonuses, so the personal bonus, team bonus, or any other income. So again, to enter that, first of all, just enter the date of the month. So let's say it's the 12th of October. And then just the amount that you received in the relevant column. So say for example it's £50 for a personal bonus. And then if it's applicable, you can enter in how much you received for team bonus. Okay, and that'll be all of the income. Okay, so now we'll move on to the expenses. So again, to enter the information, first of all we can start off with the date. Now when you click on the expense description, it will bring down a drop down box here, which when you go into it, it will be blank to start with. But then you can scroll up and then choose from the relevant descriptions that are here already. Now, if you need to add any more descriptions into there, just click on the Add and Edit Expense Description, and that'll take you to a screen where you can enter any more that you need to. Now, for every description that you enter, you do need to have a relevant expense category with it, and that's just purely for the tax return at the end of the year. Now, if you're not sure which expense category to use, again, we'll click out of the box first of all. Just click onto the orange box here, View Expense Category Descriptions, and that'll give you a more in-depth view of to which ones might be best to use. Okay, and then we'll click on the back button to return. Okay, now when you've entered all of the expenses that you need to here, we'll return to the main screen. And then again, you can select from the drop-down box. So let's say it was stationery, for example, and then just enter the amount that was spent. Now, there is a section here where you can enter any mileage you may incur, so travelling to parties, etc. So again, here just enter the date. The expense description will always be under mileage. And then just enter the number of miles travelled. So let's say it was 6 miles, for example. And then the spreadsheet will automatically then calculate how much you can then claim back for that mileage based on this mileage rate here. Okay, now when you're entering the information, you can only have 1 month per the information from 1 month to start with. So if you're entering for October, don't put any information for any other months in there. But when you've entered all of your information, click on Add Details to the database. It will go through some funny screens, then return back to the original one. Now this will be blank to start with, but all the information you've just entered will be stored into the databases here for you. Okay, so once you've done those, return to the home page. And then these two will then take you to the databases that are storing all that information for you. So first of all, you can view the income database, and then all the information we've just put in is stored in there, and it will be stored in date order as well. And then we'll click on the home page, and this one will do the expenses for you. So again, all of the expenses that you've incurred. Okay, now we'll deal with the view annual summary and tax info on the next short video.